Hi Scorpio, welcome to your abundance reading for December. This takes a look at money and career. Hopefully this is, some of these it's been like, oh man, because it shows a lot of challenges and I really wanted this to be about, hey, let's focus on this. This is what brings you joy and longevity and stability and all that. So fingers crossed. Anyway, this is your abundance reading for December. This is intended to be a work and money or career and financial reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life. Everything else you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to Tarot by Bronx. Love and support to her. Check her out. Show her some love and support as well. All right. Let's see where you're abundant this month, Scorpio. What's going on? How's your money? How's your job? Scorpio. Interesting. Hermit. That could be Virgo. All right. The Sun. Okay. Oh, somebody's happy. The Star. King of Swords. That could be Aquarius or Gemini. I was going to say Gemini, but I said Aquarius, so there you go. Aquarius or Gemini, or even Libra, air sign. Six of Pentacles. 10 of Cups, Libra, and 9 of Swords. Okay, the Moon. Uh-oh, what are you afraid of? Why? What are you afraid of and why? Eesh. 9 of Swords and the Moon, come on now. All right. So you're kind of deciding what your next move is going to be. Okay, that's fair. But I want to know what's going on here. What's the crisis? Where's the fire at? What's going on? What's this Justice card about? Because we got the Sun and the Star and the Moon. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 out of 8. Pretty big changes for you, December. Okay. So you're kind of, it's like all the cards are laid out on the table and you got some decisions to make. And this is you needing to actually make those decisions and confront those decisions. And there's going to be, it looks like this is a time that you're going to really want transparency from those you're very close to, work and otherwise. You're really going to want to know what's going on, what's on the table, what am I dealing with here, what are my options, what's our next move, where is this headed? There's a lot of uncertainty here, which is good in the sense that you get a chance to create, but it's also like, what's the next thing that's going to happen? Like, where's the stability? What's his Justice about? His Justice about 9, 10, 11. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so we got the World here. What's this Star card about? The Hanged Man. It's a 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. The Tower. You know, this could be you getting laid off and there's nothing you can do about it, but it's for the best. Don't get mad. I know that's, you're like, how can it be the best? Christmas is coming. If you celebrate, need presents, need festivities. That could be an issue. What's King of Swords? What's this about for Scorpio? King of Swords. Ace of Cups. This 9 of Swords. This is, you know, I've seen this a lot. Like, this is someone going, should I stay where I'm at? Well, no, because I got laid off. I'm going to go after what I want. So this is the planning stage for actually, you know what? This was a blessing in disguise. Gives me an opportunity to pursue what I love. Some of you might not be saying that. That's where this is why there's this uncertainty, because you're thinking about your next move. It's been a long time coming. You know it might have happened. This is not a surprise or a shock. It's something that you knew was on the table. But for the Scorpios that I'm reading for, this very well could be someone getting laid off, and it being a blessing because you really perhaps weren't fulfilled there. So you're kind of like, yay, time off, but at the same time, oh my gosh, what's going to happen next? What's this 10 of Cups? All right, you got this. What's this 10 of Cups? So if there is upset at your work or your job, fear not, because there's brighter days ahead. This actually truly was a blessing in disguise. Don't throw anything at the screen. Just hear me out. Things are as it should be. It's like the cycle is complete there. You did what you came to do. There's uncertainty, but you've had a strong intuitive pull for about 6 months now, and all of a sudden your schedule is kind of cleared up. So you get to pursue that where you feel led, whether it's starting your own business or whether it's that job that you wanted or you want to try something. Whatever it is, the jobs are out there for you. And I'm just not like, oh, it's going to be fine. No, but for the Scorpios that I'm reading for, you're going to be able to find something else. It's about you deciding what your next move is. There's no shortage of opportunity. It's merely you going, what's going to happen now? And kind of getting perhaps over the finality of things ending. But it's appropriate that it happened. I don't want to say it's the best thing that could happen to you, because I feel like that just is a smack in the face to somebody who's actually very hurt about this. But you will see that this actually is a blessing in disguise. It's kind of like freed up your schedule to actually pursue school or that job that you wanted, or to just the change that you wanted to make. But without this happening, you might have stayed there and kind of gotten prematurely old, or you know what I mean? And not that there's anything wrong with getting old. It wasn't for you anymore. For the Scorpios that I'm reading for, this is something that its time has come. And it's time for other opportunities, other jobs, going after what you love, what you want to do, because your schedule's clear. What's this 9 of Swords? This is it. Deciding what your next move is, what you want to do. Okay, so just so we're clear, what is showing here is that this isn't about you not being able to find a job. It's about you starting a new job. So the job is there. It's just about you figuring out what your next move is. And that seems to be where the issue and anxiety is for you. And having like, what feels right? Do I want to go to this one? This is you also relying on your intuition. And the thing is, it's not like taking the time to tap into that. You're feeling like, all right, I feel like some of you are feeling like you're walking through a minefield, and you got the sun here. You don't need to. So if there's fear, or if you're just like, I don't know what to do, you don't need to be afraid. And I realize that it's like, well, stop being afraid. It's fine. I don't mean to minimize it. I hope this helps you. I hope this gives you hope. And it's like, you know what? The fear is not the stability. The job offer, a job is coming. It's there. You've got offers coming in. There are jobs available. It's not that. It's basically you needing to figure out what you want to do next. I'm not explaining it right. I'll find the words. What's this Sun card about? The 10 of Wands. All right. So this is about you being laid off. Glad for it, but also, oh my God, what am I going to do next? And it's the answer to that is another question. What do you want to do? And it's about you figuring it out. And for some of you, that could be starting up your own business, going after a passion project, delving into that. For others of you, it's finding work elsewhere in a new industry. Either way, the decision gets to be yours, but it is stressful. This is saying that you got this, it's fine, But this moon card here is also, instead of it being fear-based, this is also about where do you feel like you belong? Like what's calling to you? What's pulling you to it? It could be a benefit to you to spend some time to think about, you know what, where do I feel like what's my calling? Like maybe I want to pursue my calling. Maybe I want to go after what I love. Think about, I'm just saying, just think about it, because this doesn't have to be this, oh my God, I'm terrible. You don't need to be. You got this. Spend some time thinking about what you want to do next. This is, it's not so much that it's a shock, it's just that this is a disruption or a stutter step, but I feel like you might be secretly glad, but at the same time, like, okay, well, you know, wow, there goes the stability for that. But it is going to be an adjustment, but it gets to be your choice about what you do next. What else for Scorpio? I just don't want you to feel afraid, because honestly, it feels like you're secretly like, yay, I was kind of not feeling it anymore anyway, and this just sets me free to really go after what I love. But there's that initial like, whoa, I can't believe it. It's really ended. It's as it should be. Everything's working out, and it is going to work out. We got the Sun and Justice here, so it's going to be okay. That's for Scorpio. Oh my God, abundance. Okay. So this is, things are working out as they should, and you've just opened up. Look at it, we got the Empress here too, and 10 of Cups. Yay. So this is, you know, change bringing all good things. You've just opened yourself up to offers and opportunity, and what's done is done. It was time for that to end, and you got abundance coming in. So yay. There's a lot of, if you celebrate, a lot of festive occasions happening this month. So could be that joyous time with family and friends, but also we got a new year coming up, and what a better time to start that passion project or that side business or that business that you wanted to start. Not everybody wants to be a business owner, right? But there's something about this ending and kind of forcing you to make this decision or to leave. It's like, well, at least, you know, I guess I didn't have to quit because I just got laid off because certain situations. That's liberated you to go after what you want, and you get to, the analogy, okay, that keeps coming to mind is like, well, you know how like you finally take that vacation with your friends or that family vacation, and then things happen at home and you're like, well, you know what? We're still going to go do what we were here to do because we're all the way over here. We can't do anything about it till we get home anyway. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like, well, okay, I don't have, you know, anything to go to anymore. So I'm going to kind of enjoy this as time off and think about what my next move is. This doesn't have to mean a physical job ending, but it is featuring pretty strongly here that there is an end and a transition and a time of creation and deciding and planning and going after what you want and really kind of following your calling for the Scorpios that I'm reading for. What else for Scorpio? Oopsie. Okay, so that, wow. Okay, so this one jumped, and then this one was the one I was going to pull. It says, winds of change. Your surroundings will undergo transition. Yeah, transition. And then we've got the gate. A barrier keeps you from your goal. Don't let it be fear. If you're starting up your own business, that's inevitable. If you're doing a side project, there's barriers and bumps and stutter steps along the way. That's fine. That's part of it. Don't let that be a deterrent. It can be a setback, but not a deterrent. And this is a barrier keeps you from your goal. That's if you stay stuck. Oh, that's right. The winds of change. Your surroundings undergo a transition. That's inevitable. Don't stay stuck at somewhere that has gently nudged you out onto what you're really supposed to be doing. Don't stay stuck. Don't mourn it, but don't feel like, oh, what am I going to do? That's wasted energy. it's going to work out. The Sun, Empress, Ten of Cups. This is you finding that job that offers fulfillment, where you can thrive. And you just got to make some decisions about where you want to start. This is... Sometimes people say, well, it's just a blessing in disguise, isn't it? It's that toxic positivity. Like, I'm not going to acknowledge your feelings because that stresses me out. But, you know, it's a blessing in disguise. Honestly, though, this kind of is. And I don't, again, it's not to not acknowledge any kind of trepidation or issues and stutter steps and, oh my God, and, you know, anxiety that might come with job loss and being liberated. But this really does turn out to be something where it opens you up for going after what you want, and it works out. Whatever project you've wanted to start or whatever you do, it's set to take off now. You have the opportunity to start it, and it looks good. I mean, abundance, the Sun, Ten of Cups, Empress, Magician, getting to be your own boss, planning stage, going after what you want, finding your calling. Yeah. Transition. Boobies. That's for Scorpio. Did I do this one? I didn't do this one. Nine of Wands. Yep. So this is you not giving up. You know, this isn't about you just giving up and falling apart. This is just like, okay, new direction, changing. I've got the experience and I know my worth, and this is not going to break me. I am much more resilient than this. I'm good. It's a shock at first, and I'll adjust, and I am prepared for the next step. That's what it is. All right. What else for Scorpio? What else for Scorpio? I'm kind of glad. I mean, okay, all right. Just hear me out, because you wouldn't have left this on your own. Even if you weren't feeling it anymore, you would have stayed. So for the Scorpios I'm reading for anyway. So I'm glad that this kind of nudged you out, because you've had something you wanted to do for a while. And, well, okay, that's my judgment call, right? Because I always turn it clockwise. So Moon reverse. So you've had something you wanted to do for a while, and this is just like saying, all right, go for it. Let's get started. Okay, so we got the Moon reverse. Don't be afraid. I think that's upside down too. The Hierophant reversed. So this is you taking the unconventional route. This is you being liberated, and even though it might be like, oh my God, what am I going to do now? There's this intuitive calling, or there's this intuitive drive to, I know what I need to do. I know what I want to do. I know what I should do. But it might be, you might find that it's kind of unconventional. It's not your typical 9 to 5. It could be a side job that you turn into a full-time job, but it's, yeah, no need to be afraid here. Just figuring out what your next move is and then going for it. Here's the thing that you kind of know, just like you're kind of secretly happy that this ended, you already know what you want to do. It's just not conventional. But it is something you feel pretty passionate about. So you're kind of going to be in the planning stage, and then, going to execute. So there you go. Could also be that, it's not whatever you go after. It's like the learning curve, or however you're going to be learning what you're doing, is not a traditional school. It's going to seminars and educating yourself and doing your own research. It could be a solo project, but whatever it is, it's not going to be a conventional job. It's not going to be a 9 to 5. It's going to be very, it could be that it's kind of, I was going to say esoteric. I'm not sure I'm using that word correctly though, but it's not where the type of job that you work and you get a paycheck every X amount of days or whatnot. I'm wondering if it's going to be something that you do with your intuition. If not just that you're following your intuition, the calling, but that you actually are like, you know what, to heck with the 9 to 5. I'm going to start reading tarot cards. I'm going to start giving readings. I'm going to start, I'm going to, go into that whole psychic realm. So it could very well be that. But it is not, this is what's showing here is that one, you don't need to be afraid. And two, whatever you're going to do, it's not going to be the conventional road to starting up a business. And it's not going to be any conventional, keep saying that word, shop. Might be something you do out of your home. Might be something you do on the side at odd hours. But it's fulfilling. It's fulfilling. Oy. Thank you for stopping by, Scorpio. If you made it this far, especially, I'm just rambling on. Good luck to you with this. Please don't be afraid. It really is a blessing in disguise, and it sets you free, and it does give you a chance to pursue your calling that you might have really wanted to do for some time. This was necessary change because you could have stayed there. So I'm glad for it. And it is gonna work out. I'm very encouraged. Good luck to you. Much love and support. Happy holidays if you celebrate. And again, thank you for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.